Welcome, my fellow seekers of success. Today we embark on a journey that will forever change the way you perceive the world and your place in it. Prepare yourselves, for we shall explore the depths of Stoicism to uncover the secrets of subtle control. Chapter 1. Exploit their emotions. Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Use this principle to your advantage by manipulating others' emotions. Observe their reactions and trigger specific emotions in them for your benefit. By understanding their emotional vulnerabilities, you can exploit their weaknesses and influence their behavior. To illustrate this point, let's consider a historical example. In ancient Rome, the infamous Emperor Nero employed this tactic to consolidate his power. He would orchestrate grand spectacles and manipulate the emotions of the masses. By playing on their desires for entertainment and excitement, he diverted attention from his tyrannical rule and controlled public sentiment. In our everyday lives, we can apply this knowledge by understanding the emotions that drive those around us. By recognizing their vulnerabilities and triggering specific emotions strategically, we can guide their actions and decisions. Chapter 2. Understand the vulnerability of emotions. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, emphasized the transient nature of emotions. Use this knowledge to manipulate others by understanding how their emotions can be easily swayed. By exploiting their emotional instability, you can gain control over their thoughts and actions. Consider the story of Cleopatra, the powerful queen of ancient Egypt. Cleopatra was known for her ability to manipulate the emotions of influential men, including Julius Caesar and Mark Antony. She understood that their emotions, particularly their love and desire for her, could be easily swayed. By using her charm, wit, and beauty, Cleopatra manipulated their emotions, ultimately shaping the course of history. In our own lives, we can apply this principle by recognizing the emotional vulnerabilities of those around us. By understanding their triggers, we can influence their decision-making process. Chapter 3. Use their virtues against them. Seneca, another prominent Stoic philosopher, believed that cultivating virtues like wisdom, courage, and self-discipline could help us navigate through challenging emotions. Apply this principle by manipulating others' virtues to serve your own agenda. Appeal to their sense of righteousness or their desire for self-discipline to manipulate their decisions in your favor. Throughout history, leaders and influencers have employed this tactic to sway public opinion and gain support. For instance, during the American Civil Rights Movement, Martin Luther King Jr. utilized the power of virtue to mobilize peaceful protests and advocate for equality. By appealing to the virtues of justice, equality, and compassion, he inspired millions to join his cause. In our own lives, we can use this insight by understanding the virtues that resonate with those we seek to influence. By appealing to their values and beliefs, we can shape their opinions and gain their support. Chapter 4. Manipulate their self-reflection. The ancient Greek philosopher Socrates encouraged self-reflection as a means of self-improvement. Exploit this by manipulating others' self-reflection. Plant seeds of doubt in their minds, make them question their own thoughts and actions, and guide them towards the beliefs and behaviors that benefit you. A powerful example of this tactic can be seen in the story of Adolf Hitler and the rise of Nazi Germany. Hitler skillfully manipulated the self-reflection of the German people, capitalizing on their feelings of inadequacy and disillusionment after World War I. By manipulating their self-reflection, he was able to mold their beliefs, making them susceptible to his extremist ideology. In our own lives, we can employ this tactic by gently guiding others to question their perspectives and beliefs. By planting seeds of doubt and offering alternative viewpoints, we can influence their self-reflection and steer them towards aligning with our objectives. Chapter 5. Exploit their fear of impermanence. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus believed in embracing the impermanence of life. Use this principle to manipulate others by exploiting their fear of change and uncertainty. Create a sense of stability and security by offering them a solution or a sense of control, while subtly manipulating their emotions and actions behind the scenes. Throughout history, Leaders and influencers have effectively used this tactic to manipulate people's fears. For example, during times of crisis, authoritative figures often exploit the fear of uncertainty to gain control over the masses. By offering a seemingly stable solution or a sense of security, they manipulate emotions and shape public opinion. In our own lives, we can apply this insight by understanding the fears and concerns of others. By positioning ourselves as a source of stability and offering reassurance, we can subtly influence their actions and decisions. Chapter 6. Use negative visualization to control their desires. The Stoics believed in practicing negative visualization as a way to prepare for adversity and build emotional resilience. Utilize this tactic to manipulate others by manipulating their desires and aspirations. By painting a negative picture of their potential future without your influence, you can manipulate their desires and make them more susceptible to your control. A historical example of this tactic can be found in the story of Joseph Stalin and his totalitarian regime. Stalin manipulated the desires and aspirations of the Soviet people by presenting a bleak future without his leadership. By instilling fear and emphasizing the potential consequences of dissent, he controlled their desires and aspirations, ensuring their loyalty. In our own lives, we can employ this tactic by subtly influencing the desires and aspirations of others. By highlighting the potential negative outcomes without our guidance or influence, we can manipulate their desires and make them more receptive to our ideas. Chapter 7. Manipulate their attachment to external outcomes. Stoic philosophers emphasize the importance of focusing on the things within our control and letting go of attachment to external outcomes. Exploit this principle by manipulating others' fixation on external validation or results. Redirect their attention towards your own agenda, making them believe that their ultimate success and happiness are dependent on your guidance and influence. Throughout history, charismatic leaders have effectively employed this tactic to manipulate the masses. By capitalizing on people's desires for external validation and success, they direct their attention towards their own agenda. This can be seen in the realm of marketing, where advertisers often manipulate people's attachment to external outcomes to sell products or influence behavior. In our own lives, we can apply this insight by understanding the desires and aspirations of others. By subtly redirecting their attention towards our own agenda, we can influence their actions and decisions. Now that you have acquired these 7 tactics, ensure you subscribe to stay informed about additional strategies. Stay ahead of your life's competition by learning them before others do, and remember, these tactics should be used with caution and respect for the well-being of others. Stoicism teaches us to cultivate virtues such as wisdom and self-discipline, but it is essential to apply these principles in a way that uplifts and empowers rather than manipulates and controls.